This is a Lemurian. It's actually a quartz crystal, but it's got these 3D. It's almost like a hologram within. And then I got one that's quite different. This is shungite sphere, and it can only be found in a specific place in Russia. But what it does is, if you use a lot of what I like to do is to have one crystal in each hand to find a balance. Right now, I'm just going to place them here on my altar. And let's start by rubbing. Let's see. But then, got my little dog here. Could you think really? If you want to use this recording kind of thing, I guess it's better that I start over again. Well, sorry, guys, that all that. Let's see. Okay. It helps with support when you're being the recipient of healing. I tend to use crystals for my own benefit. I also use them when I receive healing. This is Lemurian. It's a quartz crystal with these special, you can see it. It's like 3D, like a hologram. And then I use shungite. And that is a special type of rock found only in Russia. It has been shown that it can clean water, it can help shield you against electromagnetic radiation, stuff like that. Another thing I like to use a lot, and this is probably of interest to both the ladies and gentlemen in the group. This is my own personal perfume. I made it from wood, 5 different wood oils, amber, and some other ingredients. Probably the most exclusive perfume in the world, because this is all that's left. I need to make a new one. The perfume is really special. It can elevate your mood in a way that's incredible, and that we know now that the center in the brain where you feel is very close to the one where you have a sense of scent. So that makes sense. Okay, but let's start by rubbing our hands together and just relax the rest of your body. Like this. You feel warmth. There. And then you can place one hand, preferably your dominant one, the one you write with, in your chest. and the other one on top of it. Your heart is very significant. It actually emits more. It emits more than your brain when we measure it electromagnetically. It's the center of feelings. It's also very powerful in other energetic ways. So just read. And if you wish, you can close your eyes. And now I invite you to go back. Think of the first time you met a loved one, whether it's a person, your partner, your best friend, dog, like I've got laying here. Just go back to that initial response when you met someone. Oh, wow. This is someone who's special. For me, I think of my dogs. I think of my children. Even though I'm a monk now, I have 3 children and 2 grandkids. First time I saw them, first time I saw my ex-wife, it's like, wow, this is special. And just feel that emotion as it runs straight into your core, into your heart chakra, your heart. Just feel it. Just feel it. Okay. Now we're going to go in another direction. If there's something that's bothering you right now, whether it is a lack of money, you don't have a job, you have some major problem right here now, just go into that. Feel that. You're quarreling with someone at work. And then go back. Go back to your, let's call them, love object, the person, or another sentient being that truly lights you up. Just feel it. Don't go back to your problem. Can you feel it doesn't feel as important? And go back again. Straight back to feeling. You can choose another one if you wish. Just feel it. And stay there. No matter what your situation is, no matter where you're at, your life can change in an instant. But very often we are so within our pain. We focus on our pain, and that only allows us to see pain. And we need to see that life has potential. Every second has a potential for good things to happen or bad things to happen. And if you expect the worst in all situations. That is often what you see. That are the paths that will bring you there. So focus again on your what you call, let's call them star person. Someone that's still, it could be also your parents, first time, if you can remember back when you first met your parents, how they cared for you, nurtured you, gave you respect. If they did, that's not always the case. And now I would like you to extend this, take it even further. Feel that you have behind you, in front of you, a long line of ancestors and kin, friends and family who are standing around you and they're supporting you. They're above you, they're below you, to the right and to the left, in front of you, behind you. And they are shielding you. They only want what's best for you. They only want you to nourish, grow, to find your own path. Can you feel that? Inside your heart, there's a tiny crystal. It is bright yellow, just like, not yellow, it is bright light. Contains all the colors, just like the sun. And now it starts to pulsate, starts to grow. It flows through all of your body. Let me talk directly with you, Maheen. Focus directly on the pain. Just invite it in. Invite it in into your heart. Pain is also a part of the human condition. We didn't come here to live in happiness all the time. We came here to experience the highs and the lows. Suffering is optional. How you deal with the pain you're feeling. Do you use it as an engine? Do you use it to drive you forward, to say that, okay, I did feel that way. I don't want to feel that way again. How can I avoid it? Are there people, places, situations I need to avoid? What can I do in order to be more happy? Is it, I know that I've done a lot of voluntary work, like you do with Women's Ascension. And that is tough. It is difficult because you see things very clear. This is necessary. It is necessary to lift women in our world. But there are so many who don't see it. Okay. What you gotta relate to is yourself. You gotta have faith in your own capability. You must have faith in being able to make a difference. Remember, it's not as if you have to save the whole world in one day. If you make a difference for one person today, two people, for women tomorrow, and then you continue adding more and more people, and then they pay it forward. You make a difference in somebody's life, they make a difference in somebody else's life. And continue like this, and it grows like a flower. And the flower spreads. More seeds are sown every day. So just feel that. Feel that you are making a difference. And this goes for all of you. If you improve your life, that means that you have a better chance of improving the lives of others. If you truly focus on being the best ever version of yourself, that is not egotism. That is altruism. That is about being able to share what's best in you. Not to impress others, not to say, I'm better than you, but simply to inspire. And I know I'm preaching now, but this is important to me. Be the best ever version of yourself in order to inspire others. I aim to be the best ever healer so that I can both inspire others, teach others. At the same time, it necessitates that I need to learn from others. And healing is what you call reciprocal. It is a give and take. When you help others, you help yourself. When you heal others, you heal yourself. If you hurt others, you hurt yourself as well. Okay, we're going to wrap this up now. You can open your eyes if you had them closed and do like this with your hands. Now, place your hands on your head. Deep breath. And remember this feeling. Remember knowing that you can be better. It only takes a few minutes and you can be better than you were. It's never a situation that can't be changed for the better, that can't be improved upon. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to me. God bless. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Om Shanti. Gud välsigne dere. Thank you, Maheen. Thank you. Please share this wherever you can. It seems to me that If there's one thing the world needs right now, more than anything, it is hope. And there is always hope, right? Always. I'm gonna have a Red Bull, my poison of choice. So anybody who hasn't introduced themselves in the chat, please feel free to do so. And if you're late, I guess you have to watch the replay. It will be shared somewhere. Yes. And peace is a possibility. Hello, Shikiba. Peace is a possibility. If enough people decided today, we don't want war, there are so many more of us who doesn't want war, who wants for people to live good, productive lives. So many. And we tend to forget this. When you read the news, you believe that this is what is all of the negativity. But the news they operate on, they need attention. They need to get their advertising dollars in. And they've discovered that negativity sells. So that is what they focus on. They focus on the negative. They don't show all the beautiful people doing wonderful work. They don't focus on all the peacemakers, the saints who are running around. They forget about this. But that doesn't mean that you should forget about it. You can be a peacemaker in your own community. You can go out, you can share your message. And or rather, demonstrate your message. One of my personal favorites is Jesus Christ. And that was not so much for his preaching as it was because he met people like this. He didn't come from a high and mighty, I am the Son of God. He came here heart to heart and said, how can I help you? What do you need? I think that was so beautiful because he met lepers, he met prostitutes, met the Pharisees. Then he went a bit over. He met equal people with equal energy. I think that is something that is truly, truly important. See that all of the various highly evolved beings in the world, they don't come across like the Buddha. He walked among people. Like Muhammad, he lived among the people. This to be his name. And this is important. Oh, well, if anybody one of my things is that I make music. So I will just type in the this is a forwarder. You can hear my music on Spotify, or if you're not on Spotify, you got some other links here. Oh, gotta go. This would be if you would like to say something, Naheen, close us off. Please talk.
Thank you so much, Hawk. It's always lovely to hear you, and it gives so much courage in the end, especially to me, um, because you take us to the place where we numb ourselves completely and we would like to move on, um,
Mm,
operating our life, not living ourselves truly. So, definitely, we have to open the window of healing, especially understanding each and every fragments of our life which we are shutting
mm,
down so that we can communicate and also not just heal ourselves but our surrounding as well by understanding ourselves first where we need help,
mm.
and only it starts within us to take us probably towards peace within ourselves. It starts within us.
Exactly, and that is also fascinating. Change starts within. We should always start with ourselves. But then there are some people who think that you can't change others. And to me, that doesn't make sense. Of course you can. If you, for instance, if you're a teacher,